Hey, this is Renee Wilson with Keeping It Realty. Welcome back. We're on part 2 of what does a real estate agent do for you. So we knew on part 1, we talked about the documents, we talked about meeting, we talked about building a relationship. Now we're at that point where we're going to shake hands and work together. Okay, so after that initiation of I feel comfortable with you, you feel comfortable with me, the hard bones come in. Okay, this means that you're going to have to be pre-qual. Now, pre-qualification entails you contact a lender of your choice and you are going to submit paperwork to this lender. It would be pay stubs, it would be debt to income. There's a variety of things that they are actually going to ask of you. They do that because they want to make sure that you're in a good position that when you put an offer in on a home, you can afford it and it's not going to be a hardship for you. That's the last thing anybody ever wants to get involved in, is to be in a position to where they can't afford a home. So it's necessary for you and for a real estate agent to have this information. These days, many of the sellers are actually requiring it. So we want to get that done. We want to get that taken care of. We want to know what budget range you're in. So when we're making a list of homes, we are in the area we know that you can afford, and we're not wasting each other's time on anything else. So anyhow, from that point, we generate a list of homes, which is what I just said. We're getting those homes from the MLS. Prior to that list, I ask buyers, agents should be asking their buyer, create a list of things that are really important to you, to the buyer, or to their family. We want that enclosed garage. We want a 2-car garage. We want a fence around the property, or we want a fireplace, or we want an open floor plan. We want vaulted ceilings. We want lots of natural lighting. There are so many variables. And in order to narrow down the search, it assists us real estate agents when we know exactly what it is that you really want, because that's near and dear to you. You're going to be living in it. We want you happy. And there is such a variety of different homes out there. We want to make sure that we find your match. You found one. You love it. Oh my gosh, I love this house. Okay, it's time to make an offer, right? Now, this is our job to go in and do those negotiations. I mean, there are so many different ways to purchase a home and negotiate it. I mean, I can't even express to you the different ways. So if somebody said, I don't have any money to put down, well, then we can look into the bond programs. There's many, many bond programs. That's my responsibility as a real estate agent. As other agents, I would hope that they are educating you or potential buyers on all the bonds that are available to them. Or somebody says, I want to go in there and put a tremendous amount of money down, and you want a concession of no closing costs. This is our job, to calculate what is in your best interest and what puts you in the best financial position when you're buying. So this is a real short summary. I feel like there's a lot more to it, but this is what you should be expecting from real estate agents. Make sure that you get the maximum amount of education, and then you have your job to do, and that would be going and getting that pre-qualification letter, because no agent will move forward unless that letter and that approval is coming into our email. So I wish you a great evening, and next week we're going to focus on selling. So have a good evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.